Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, however you identify, I'm WXFan21, joined by the outstanding Fishing Boo on tracking. I don't know why Fishing Boo's name isn't popping up on screen, but Fishing is here. Yeah, waiting on Sam's tracker. All right, here we go. Racers are starting. Combat Visor, Morph Ball, and what was the other one? What an interesting start. We're starting here inside Main Quarry. No space jump. There's the tracker. We can see where we're going, chat. Ducks online? Stand by. Internet just fell off. Stand by, chat. Stand by, folks. Duck's internet crashed. I'm working with them in the race time room. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Also, Duck accidentally loaded the wrong seed. All right, we are going to roll a new seed. Not missing anything, folks. Not missing anything at all. We're trying to get Ducks in. Duck's trying to get their internet back up. All right. So here's what's going to happen. So unfortunately, Duck's internet died. And a reset of the computer seemingly has worked. We're going to generate a new seed. We're going to generate a new race time room. So I have canceled the race. We are going to generate a brand new seed. We will be back with that seed in just a few minutes. Do not go anywhere. I'm sending it back to pre-race. And I will have a new seed, but a new race coming up in just a few moments. Also, look at that shiny missile, chat. All right, ladies and germs, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and however you identify, WXFan21 back with you, along with Fishing Boo on tracking. Tech issues seem to be resolved. Everyone's got the right seed. We got a shiny missile at the end of the last one. What fun does this seed have in store for us? Here we go. I will sync up the racers. Thermal visor. Ice beam. We got the charge beam start. So it's ice and thermal start in charge. So it's an ice start, my apologies, in antechamber, with thermal as the visor. We only have thermal visor, chat, so everyone get ready for a little fun. Baja, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. How is Duck doing this with no visor? No! Nice plasma. I can't see. What is happening? Nice morph. Oh, it's not morph, it's boost. Boost before morph, hold. Boost before morph, fall. That's the scan visor, ladies and germs. Ladies and gentlemen, and Scam doesn't want the scan visor, apparently. The racers are having fun with just thermal. I don't know if any of us here at chat are having fun with just thermal. This is such a trip. It's... Oh! Duck for just a quick second was just a beat, was just the arm cannon. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Right, chat? This is so weird. So the racers have scan visor, but don't have scan visor. What is happening? Ow! My eyes! My eyes! Apologies, that wasn't the exact SpongeBob quote, but there you go. Yes, K-Rob, but I don't think I said it properly. Excuse me. Hello, Fen! Hello, Morph Ball! Orb! Anybody else? Any Orb fans in chat? Orb, 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 orb. They're just playing around on elevators right now, chat. Welcome to Metroid Prime, Elevator Edition. I am your host, WXFan21. As you will see on both sides of the screen, you will see the beautiful Chozo architecture of their elevators. You'll see how every stone is meticulously placed in just a certain way. Please admire the architecture of all the elevators throughout Metroid Prime. Oh look, more elevators. This time is elevator for Sam. Duck with the scanned visor. Finally another visor. Sam couldn't get the scanned visor before because no morph. We had boost in Alcove. Now we're headed to the artifact temple for the duck. Sam finally gonna get that scan visor. Duck still in the lead. Actually, we have no missiles yet. There is no artifact temple. Artifact temple is just a myth. Like pants! Okay, I'm just kidding. But there's Sam taking the lead. For now. Hey, chat. E. E, 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 E. Okay. All morph ball upgrades before missiles. Sam is attempting the boost trick into Gallery Tunnel, because no bombs. I remember I said we had all morph ball upgrades, I didn't say we had explosives. Just FYI, this trick that Sam's doing is not in logic. Sam's got it. And has his first missiles of the seed. missiles for Sam. Where was our spider ball? Because I missed it. Was it Hive Totem? We were just in gallery. It was... Ruin Nursery. Okay. Yeah, no. The Ruin Nursery item is not in logic without bombs. Chat's getting very excited about bombs. Did Duck get bombs in Overgrown Cavern? Explosives for Duck. That's gonna be huge. Bombs for Duck does put some things into logic, like that spider. Scott, who wants to see a Thartus fight? Well, tell the racers you want to see a Thartus fight, not me. I can't control what the racers do. Needy, chat. Needy. I just giving you all a hard time, chat, y'all. It's gonna be interesting to see how Sam continues to play out this entire seed. Same thing with Duck. Sam doesn't have bombs, Duck does. Okay, well. Never mind. Sam has found a hamburger, or excuse me, a cheeseburger. A good question in chat, is Combat Visor logical for Thartus because we only have Thermal Visor? Well, don't forget, we have Scan Visor. But I'm not sure if it would put Thartus into logic or not. More missiles for Sam. Nope. Y'all wanted missiles, you got missiles. Nice mains. Nice underwater NSJ from Sam. What Sam just did was not logical, but nicely done nonetheless. That's something up there. Ice spreader, maybe? Ice spreader. And look, it's time for me to take a nap. Good night, chat. It's a Zoid fight. I'm gonna take a quick nap. Let me know if y'all need anything. Power beam on the Zoid! Not technically on Zoid itself, but yes. In Zoid room. Good to see Power Beam. So, Sam is gonna escape Zoid because of Boost Ball. It's not a logical trick here. So, watch what Sam does here. It's gonna be the same, pretty much the same trick we saw Sam do in Ruined Gallery Tunnel. And Duck's taking an elevator. Close, Sam! Sam's out! Has to execute this twice. Can he get out the second one? He's out of the first. Duck into Magmore. Sam is out. Duck out here checking what's in workstation. Nice palm jumps. Still looking for boots. Sorry for the yawn chat. Wait a minute. Where was Wave Beam? Half pipe, thank you. I missed that. Sorry, chat. You know, if they had actually started with the combat visor, we would have already known that. But no, they wanted to randomize the visors. It's all good, chat. It's all good. Meat. Duck's had enough. Leaving the mines. Once again, folks, welcome to Metroid Prime Elevator. Brought to you by Sam and Duck. Varia suit! Varia suit on the Phazon Elite. And Duck's headed for artifacts. Duck was headed the right way inside of mines, and now needs to head back to mines. That Varia is huge. Duck didn't have power bombs for that check, that's true. Good call. Duck just has regular bombs, which is nice. Where's our boots? Who's got the boots? Boots. Alright, artifacts are Research Lab Hydra, Tower Chamber, Tower of Light, Crossway, Research Core, and Omega Pirate Elite Quarters. Tower of Artifacts. Sam at the friggin' crash site. Fine system expansion. Sam is going to be able to get bombs once you get boots, but you have to go in from that way, so. Sam, are you seriously doing a boostless NSJ frigate crash site? I can't believe Sam just pulled that off. That's absolutely insane. Think about what Sam just did. A boost ball NSJ frigate crash site. Unreal. Drake, welcome in. Varia on Phazon Elite. Bomb is an overgrown cavern. The starting spot was Antechamber. We know that the racers are going to have to go into lower mines. Oh my gosh. Phazon suit, Life Grove Tunnel. Just a missile. Second Life Grove item. So now Sam's gonna do this without space jump boots. Triggers the Chozo Ghosts. Gonna be hanging out here in Life Grove for a little bit with no boots. Nerdy, that's correct. Sam did get out his way with no bombs. He used the boost ball to get out. Nice grapple beam. Sam's all set with that. Oh my goodness. Chat. I asked you earlier, did you want a Thardos fight? We got X-ray visor for Duck as well. Thardos. Anybody? Anyone? Wait, when did Duck get space jump? Where was Space Jump? Oh, Cumon! Wait. This might mean Thardus is required. This might mean we gotta require Thardus! Chat, hold. Hold! Hey, game, there is no combat visor, but thank you. We don't have combat visor yet. There's Sam's grapple. So Thardus may not be required. That's why I'm saying hold. Thardus might be required. Sam's gonna get his space jump boots. Boots! And this is gonna be a non-Thardus fight here for Sam. He doesn't want to fight Thardus. I don't know what realistically can be on Thardus at this point that'll give Duck the advantage. Supers would be the best case scenario for Duck. Powerbomb expansion. Thardus is not required. Sam in Fendrana's Edge. E. Shut out Bash Prime. Very bad attempt at the E there. But still, E. Get some E. We know Phazon's in Life Grove Tunnel. Oh, hello, Wave Buster. Labs, 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 labs. More E-tanks! Chat, you know what to do when you find an E-tank. Yep. Get that E posted. E-tank. So we need supers to go through labs here for Hydra. Burrow said that earlier. He is correct. All right. The hunt for supers continues. Right here on Elevator Prime Randomizer. If you missed it earlier, we had a ridiculous amount of consistently going back to elevators because this preset is cycled elevators along with a lot of other different settings. Obviously, shuffled power beam, scan visor, and combat visor. Random starting spot. Supers could very well be somewhere inside a Magmore. Is there an artifact locked in Hydra? Yes. Let's see if there's anything inside Chapel. Nothing that nothing that Sam wants. So Duck's collecting a lot of E-Tanks. Again, Duck has not found his Varia suit yet. We know Varia is on the Phazon Elite. Duck had bombs but no PBs when he was in Mines. This actually might prove to be useful for him unless supers are here locked in Magmore. There's also a chance that supers are in Magma Pool, Training Chamber, or Training Chamber Access. Missiles in Shore Tunnel. Alright. More missiles. Still looking for supers. Duck is falling further and further behind. But again, you're up against one of the very top speedrunners and randomizer players, Prime 1 and Sam. Missiles. Double missiles. Triclops pit here for Sam. More missiles. Let's see what storage cabin has. So a question from chat. Do you think Sam goes back for Ice Spreader? Or is he exo-skipping? He did exo-skip last seed. There's your supers! Varia locked! Sam, go mode. Actually, no, Sam is not go mode. Sam needs X-ray visor, which we know is in main quarry. Sam already went through main quarry. Oh, valid seed! Valid seed. Sam's got the flamethrower. Alright. Duck is heat running, and elects not to. A very interesting logic chain, to say the least. This can only be one of two elevators, PPC or main quarry. Sam actually elects to skip that right now. Sam is headed back to Fen, most likely. Ooh, plat. Does Sam not know where... I don't think Sam knows where X-Ray is. I mean, we saw Sam in main quarry already. Oh, that's gravity suit. Okay. Plasma processing, holding gravity. Duck's about to get phase on. Sam's whooping the start. Gonna go back to Chozo. Combat visor and X-ray visor. The only things that Sam needs now besides all 6 artifacts. Sam with the gravity suit. Not that Sam needed gravity suit, but he has gravity suit. Combat is not required for anything, no. Correct, other than seeing where you're going easier, that's right. Flagra. Why is Sam fighting Flagra is what I want to know. Why is Duck in Frigate? What is happening? Why? Zebra asks, why is Duck not checked anything more in Chozo? I have no idea. Remember, Duck has no idea what Volley is. K-Rar apparently says that K-Rar is the reason why that Sam is fighting Flogra? Okay, congrats. Interesting. Anyway, in all seriousness, we got a Flogger fight, we got a Chozo Ghosts fight. Combat Visor on Chozo Ghost! Wow! Let's go. Let's go. Hi, K-Rar. I genned the seed. Not my preset, but I gen the seed. Sam, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Sam is going to every item looking for X-ray. Doc, finally back into mines. Duck hasn't done much of anything in Chozo. Duck's done a load of nothing in Chozo so far. Sam now headed to Tower of Artifacts. 2 artifacts, 1 in Tower Chamber, 1 in Tower of Light. K-Rar, I just gen stuff wherever the Randovania wants to gen it. Randovania wanted to gen it on Chozo Ghost, that's where Randovania wanted to generate it. Sam's gonna grab his 3rd artifact. Again, folks, if you're just joining, I'm WXFan21, Fishing Boo on tracking, and wanted to let you all know that these settings are a little bit unique. Okay, I can't really say little bit unique when these settings are very unique, and I'll tell you why. The preset is as follows. 1 to 3 random starting items. You start with the Charge Beam, Power Beam, Combat Visor, Scan Visor are all shuffled. 0 minimum actions. Now, what does that mean? Minimum actions determine how many actions need to be done before artifacts can be placed, and what actions can vary. Shout out to Sam for letting me know that earlier. Now, listen. A little more settings. One way, cycled elevators, excluding 4 different elevators. Warp start still on. Phase on elite without dynamo. Blast shield locks on. Additive damage reduction. Craziness with this scene. With these settings. Hey, listen. We have combat visor. That's all I'm saying, KR. Sam knows where Ice Spreader is. Duck has Varia. So Duck can now full route mines to get the mines artifact on Omega Pirate. Sam literally just left X-Ray again. Sam's gone through main quarry twice and has left X-Ray behind. If Sam doesn't want X-Ray, that's his choice. Nice snipe, Sam. Sam to the wall. High five inside of Elite Research. Sam's running out of places that X-Ray Visor could be. X-Ray Visor is required to fight Omega Pirate and defeat Omega Pirate. Sam knows OP as an artifact, and that's why he's hunting for X-Ray. To answer Twitch chat's question. Sam out of PBs. Now he's ready. And an E-Tank. Okay. Sam routing up PPC. May just want to do this to go back to main quarry. Gun Tower elevator in Chozo. Duck finds an E-tank. Duck still does not have his main PBs. Duck has not done most of Chozo yet. We know supers are still in Magmore. We know this. We're in Storage Cavern. Eight missiles, elite pirate. I mean, Duck's only saving grace at this point is he's going to be able to clear lower mines and get the Omega Pirate artifact. Sam is gonna warp to start. This is shambles for Sam. Unfortunate. This is shambles for Sam. X-Ray is in main quarry, which Sam has been through twice now. Sam's gonna clear frigate. I don't think you can fight Omega Pirate without X-Ray. I could be wrong, though. K-Rar says you can fight Omega Pirate without X-Ray. You just can't damage him. Go. Duck through MQB, on to the Omega Pirate fight. Omega Pirate music, yeah! Nice use of power bomb, Duck. So Sam's got all of frigate to check. But other than that, you still get Elder Chamber. I don't know. Sam's checked Elder Chamber. Crossway, Upper Furnace. This might be the most used thermal a thermal visor has ever gotten in a Metroid Prime 1 randomizer seed. Duck, use your X-ray visor so you can at least see what's going on. Or a scan visor, that works. Alright. Is Duck's routing gonna pay off? We're gonna find out. Back in the Chozo for Duck. Double artifacts for Duck. Tharda's fight for Sam. Doc, where are you going? I mean, there's nothing else in Chozo except for Combat Visor. So Duck is going to get supers and is going to be able to finish off the artifacts. This is game 2 between Sam and Duck. Sam took game number 1. Duck gets flamethrower. Sam is confused. Sam has got no clue where that item could be. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about that main quarry item. He's got an idea. He's dancing, hanging around. Alright, and there's the supers for Duck. Sam checking his artifacts. Sam going back for the research lab Hydra artifact. Both racers are in go mode. Bro, that's correct. Power beam for Duck since he doesn't know since he doesn't do exo skip. Maybe he does. Who knows? But it looks like he is looking for that power beam. But unfortunately for Duck, Sam is about to be tied with him on artifacts. That's right, he does need power beam for Hydra. Good call. Duck just doesn't want to go back to Chozo, and I don't know why. He's been off and on avoiding Chozo throughout most of the seed. Very interesting. Artifact for Sam. Nice save, Duck! Oh, what a save. The Duck is shaking his head at gravity. Here we go! Sam, gonna find the X-ray visor. Sam, go mode. Duck is hanging out back in Chozo. But it's going to be too little too late for Duck, unfortunately. Took too long to go get that power beam. Sam going to beat Omega Pirate. Flamethrower being used on Sam's. No! Not again! Not again! RSOD again for Sam. And that's gonna be game. This is Duck's game to lose. Yep, Sam is not happy in the race time room. Main PBs acquired for the Duck. Let's see where Sam saved last. How much does he have? He's got a good amount of items. It might have been a recent save. Hey, chat, save early, save often. Sam saved in Fen. Also, shout out Duck, you got all 8 PBs. Sam's weapon to start. I have no idea what artifacts Sam needs. Duck still on the hunt for Power Beam. Where are the rest of our artifacts anyway? We know for Sam one's an Omega Pirate. Right, and Research Lab, Hydra, Research Core, Tower of Artifacts. Right. Oh, Duck's going all the way back to Flagra. Going back for the Power Beam. I mean, the Combat Visor. Oh, listen to me. Duck's headed to get Combat Visor. Sam's back in Mines. Sam can't do Choso Go. Assuming Duck can't do Choso Ghost. That is factually correct. No Power Beam. There you go, Duck. Now you're on to it. Sam back to Omega Pirate. Who's gonna finish first? All right, I'm back. This entire seed, by the way, came down to a couple of things. Power Beam, Supers, and Barrio. Sam took a save. Well, an X-ray for Sam, yeah. Save early, save often, chat. Sam looking for Exo Skip. Duck going for the research lab. Hydra artifact. Nice drop down from Sam. Final subchamber 4 for it. That subchamber 4 for Sam. And there it is. Metroid Prime Essence fight for Sam. Nice pool 1 for Sam. Zebra, good call. This was Duck's race to lose, if you remember. Oh, Chozo, yeah. I'll ask Duck about that during the post-game interview. And game. GG's to both racers. Sam beats Duck 2 games to 0 and advances into the semi-finals. We are joined by the winner, Sam. Sam, GG's.
Hello. I'm in pain.
Does it have something to do with main quarry?
Uh, a combination of that and other things, yes.
Gotcha. Well, let's get Duck in here, because there are definitely some things to talk about. Duck, welcome in. GG's.
GG's.
Alright. Well, we can address a couple things here. One, Duck. A lot of people in chat would really like to know why you just didn't want to go to Chozo this seed.
Mainly because it has burnt me a lot of times with nothing there. So I wanted to make a play, especially since missiles were out of logic for a while, or at least I didn't find them. So I wanted to make a play to avoid Chozo because of that. And it somewhat worked out because supers were at Magmor, but it kind of didn't at the same time because Power Beam would have been nice earlier on. And same with Power Bombs too.
Oh, for sure. And that's like one thing, like Sam did everything. He got main PBs early, but without boots, which is totally fine. But it was weird because at the beginning of this seed, Duck, you found bombs first. Sam, you found power bombs first. And then you just kind of reversed it afterwards. Sam, by the way, nice boost NSJ friggin' crash site climb, by the way.
Yeah, it's a pretty dope climb.
That was
I'm gonna
fantastic.
I did
So,
commit a little bit of down, but
yeah. So, the seed could have been over a half hour ago. Sorry, Sam. Main
Yeah.
quarry got you.
Yeah, just kind of hot dogged that. My brain has been a
Not
little
once,
fried from
but twice.
2+ hours of one-way cycles.
Also very fair. I feel like the one-way cycles in this game were better once you got some of those starting items. Because this basically became Elevator Prime for the Nintendo GameCube early on in the seed.
Yeah, it was really only one loop.
Oh, it was so bad.
My notepad document is nearly going the entire length of my screen with showing the loop.
I love it. Well, Duck, kind of what stood out to you there about this seed, because you don't know it, and if you go back and watch the VOD, your actual route, because you had X-Ray so early on, was actually pretty interesting. Like, once you got everything required to go to Omega Pirate, you had Omega set. Had you had Power Beam, this could have gone to a Game 3.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate that Power Beam was in deep Chozo. That was really unfortunate for me because I avoided that in the last second, which I think lost me a lot of time.
I mean, I thought you played it,
Yeah.
you know, Power Beam and Chozo aside. I thought you did really well this seed, Duck.
Thank
At
you.
least from my point of view. Sam knows I'm a big fan of his. So, I mean, Sam, for you, what was probably one of the hardest parts about that seed for you? Was it the lack early on of having bombs? Because we didn't see you find bombs till about, what, like a half hour in?
Yeah, I was really confused about the logic because I hadn't found launcher or bombs early on, and when I found main PBs, and like I kind of eventually when I got the Ruin Gallery missile before bombs, and I kind of assumed that the thing that I was just missing out on was missile launcher, not bombs.
Yeah.
And eventually I realized that, like, after I squinted at my big list of elevators for like 10 minutes, I realized, oh, Frigate Crash Site elevator lets you do Overgrown Cavern. So I'm like, okay, I'll route that in a bit, and it's bombs. And I did Zoid before I got bombs, and I wall boosted out. So that felt a little weird. So I thought that was just the missing link, but I still didn't find missile launcher for the longest time,
Where
and I was a
was
little
it?
worried about that. That was upper elite research.
Ew!
Yeah, that's very weird logic.
That's horrible. How is that even logical?
You get morph into bombs / boost, and you take the loop into Quarantine Cave with your plasma, ice, and wave. You go up the Spire track to get grapple beam and transport access, and then backtrack to get spaceship and quarantine monitor, then go through the loop, go through upper mines into elite research up to the top, and get the missile launcher.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely crazy. Anyway, I got nothing else for you, racers, so I'm going to throw it over to both of you for final thoughts and to talk over the seed. Duck, we'll start with you.
I found that space jump being there again was very funny. Just a little bit over from where it was before.
Yeah, Scan Visor was also in the same location as the last seed.
Where was Gan? Oh yeah, right, it was. I remember now.
Landing site.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I wonder if this will be the last time I play Elevator Loop or One Way with Cycles for like another year. But it was fun. It was definitely a brain teaser of sorts. But it's definitely tired me out.
Those missiles were very funny. I didn't have missiles until I had like 5 other major items, I'm pretty sure. Like that was really silly.
I think it was 12 to 15 minutes in is when I think Sam did boost ball into gallery tunnel for the first missile.
I'll attempt to do that, but I'm really bad at that, so I didn't want to waste a lot of time on that.
Yeah, that's fair. You spent a lot of time in Magmar with just Thermal Visor this seed, and it was not the greatest for the health of my eyes.
Yeah, I kind of did the whole SpongeBob reference. My eyes! My eyes! One of you, I think it was Sam, went into a room and the screen just shot up this bright pink.
Oh, yeah, in Sun Chamber, there's
Or whatever
Where
it
the
was.
sun is
It was
supposed to
early
be.
on and it was this bright pink that just popped up on the screen.
If you look at the sun in Chozo, Thermal Visor will do that. So yeah.
Well, that was fun. So Sam, you are moving on to the semifinals. Duck is eliminated, but had a great showing in this tournament. What did you think, Duck? Since you know, and Sam, you can weigh in on this too. What did you all think of this tournament preset?
You mean just the standard one, or the one we already?
Yeah, the actual standard one, not the cycled.
It's definitely the preset of all time.
I like it, besides nothing ends not being replaced with missiles. But at least you can RA that, but that's the only thing I don't like about the default preset. Yeah. Everything else is pretty good. I like it.
Cool. Alright. Should we get out of here?
Yeah, I need a brain cleanser of some sorts.
Very fair. Alright. Well, let me get us out of here, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. For Sam, for Duck, I'm WXFan21. Big shoutouts to Fishing Boo for tracking. We will see you next mission.
See you next mission.